Hey, aloha, this is Ash Tart, and I'm bringing you a pick a card love reading for your love situation. And if you just watched yesterday and you're watching again today, then that's okay. I think that we're just doing all the little things. Like if you were drawing cards for yourself every day, I feel like this is just staying in tune with your love situation. So we're gonna do this reading, and you could pick one of these card decks to see if any of them resonate with you, and I will put the timestamp in the comments below. So this is deck 1 for you guys, deck 2, and deck 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're using the Energy Oracle cards, and then I have my Stone Circle Oracle cards to also help us out, and my citrine and my rose quartz. While I was shuffling and praying over the cards, this card jumped out, which is so appropriate, right? It's the Angel of Love card for this love reading. Like, that's amazing. And the only time I ever have cards jump out is while I'm doing readings for you guys. It's really interesting. So this is for all of us watching, regardless of which deck you choose. She has these beautiful red flowers in her hair, and she has these wings. And her hands are kind of glowing also, like a purple pink color. And so there's a couple of different messages for all of you. For one group of you guys, this is really just saying, affirming that you are being crowned with love right now, and you are being blessed with really extraordinary gifts that are being activated through your love, right? Like all this love coming to your body is activating your gifts, which is really cool. And these wings, it's just kind of like when I see people's power like energized on in their body, sometimes they'll get like energy wings, and so this is kind of like that to me. It's her power just coming out from her. Like love is such an interesting process because it isn't just like physical, like sex or butterflies in your stomach from having a crush on somebody. It's a full alchemical process that transforms you inside and out, and you get to participate in the alchemy, which is beautiful. For another group of you guys, I'm seeing like the way that she's looking down at this kind of glass heart that's hovering in her hands, that she needs to have more faith. So some of you guys need to have more faith in your love situation. And I'm not talking about anyone that's in any sort of abusive relationship or any sort of abusive situation at all. Like if someone is like leaving you high and dry or hurting you like really cruelly, this is not about that. But if there's someone that you've put some effort towards, and they're kind of responding but maybe not as quick as you'd like, or they're taking their time, this is saying keep your eyes on the prize and keep having faith in your own actions. And then the third message I'm getting for some of you is there's the way that she's kind of standing alone here, is that for some of you, for your love situations, that you feel really, really lonely, and that's understandable that you're feeling so lonely and so isolated. It's just, you're just no one around her, right? It's like there's no one around you, and you don't have anyone to really be your companion. So that's what this reading is for. And the reason that you're watching this reading, I'm being told to tell you, is to help alleviate your loneliness. So, don't go anywhere. Okay, so if you picked your deck, we're going to get started with deck 1. And I will put 2 and 3 aside. Okay? So if you picked deck 1, then here's the reading for you guys. Ooh, okay. And then here's your Stone Circle Oracle card. Okay. So if you picked deck 1, well, this one is like really intense all at once, right? And it's a number 10. They told me to point that out. So if some of you have a lot of synchronicity with 10, that's a message for you. Storm warning. Your love situation, I feel like all of this feels very internal to me. It doesn't feel very external, like someone is out and like hurting you. And there might be an external person in your situation, but this feels very internal. This feels like your inner storm, your inner pain, your inner anger. And just all the stuff that's been broken. You see like this broken temple here, things that used to be holy, things that used to be sacred, like this broken statue that have all been broken, right? And the storms are raging. And so what I'm getting from this especially is that you really want love, and you might even be in a relationship for some of you, but you don't feel loved. So you want love, but the energy you're putting out is so intense that actually what's happening, and please take this with my fullest love, because I mean it's all the love in the world. What's happening is that no one can really get near you. And I've been there, so I'm not judging you at all. This is like, it's just a really intense, no one can come near you, no one can come close to the storm. You're being guided. They're telling me to tell you that you're thinking your way out of the situation instead of feeling your way out of the situation. And this is a 47, which adds up to 11, so that's another synchronicity for some of you too. And this person is very analytical, and she is like studying everything. She's trying to get to the root of her problem, but there isn't a problem. The problem is just the turmoil in her heart and the lack of balance, right? So yin yang. She has too much turmoil. It's not a thinking problem. It's not a problem that you can solve by thinking through it. It's a problem that you have to solve by calming the turmoil in your heart, going somewhere that calms you, going somewhere that brings you peace. Maybe you need a vacation. Maybe you need to go get a massage, or go to the library. Just somewhere peaceful and calm. I like Catholic churches. They're really peaceful inside and full of beautiful energy that I love. You need peace, my friend. You need a lot of peace. And your love situation is going to happen after you get this peace. So I'm praying for you that happens. And then we have your oracle card here, the Mother Stone, which is this. So this is kind of like the manifestation of your guides right now. And they're just saying, we are with you. We want to gift you, and we want to give to you, and you're kind of pushing us away. You're making it hard for us even to get close to you, your own guides. They want to help you. They want to give to you, and they have a lot of abundant love. So it really starts internally. And again, I've been there like so much. I've done so much inner work over the years because of so many things that I've gone through. So I get it totally. You might have been through more things than me or less things than me, but regardless, we all have to take the time to calm our own storms. No one else can do that for you, and you can't ask someone to do it for you because that's unfair to them. That was something that I learned really late in life so far. Hopefully that helps you. If you need more directed, like pointed guidance for you, please look at the description box and see if any of those services will help you out. Thanks so much for watching. Okay. If you picked deck number 2, this is what I have for you. Here is your reading. Very nice. Ooh, okay. And here's your oracle card. Athena. Awesome. Okay. So, for you guys to pick deck number 2, interesting. I'm getting I have both, men and women and third gender people that are watching, and so I am getting gendered messages. So for the women that are watching, here's kind of what I'm getting for you. Is that you are having, or if you're male and I say something and this applies to you, it's your message too, but I'm getting this is mostly for the women. If you're having some financial constraints or something like that, that's having a really big effect on your love situation. and you're not actually going to be able to proceed forward until you address this. And it's something that I'm being told you've been avoiding for months, which I totally get. You know, it's hard looking in the mirror, and it's hard, you know, like saying, damn, I'm the only one that's gonna save myself. But yeah, you're the only one that's gonna save yourself. No one likes to save other people. That's just the world that we live in. We all have to be responsible for ourselves. And so if you don't have a full hearth, a full cupboard, you need, well, I'm being told that you need to like fix that for yourself, and that actually means hunkering down and focusing on what you need to do. Um, you do have a lot of abundance that is coming to you, but you know, this girl in this garden, she does have to do some work. She can't, you know, we can't just stand here with these flowers and just look pretty. We actually have to go outside into the world. We actually have to go out and do the work. So I know it's like a really distressing message, but and then for you ladies that are watching, look, he's so handsome, right? This guy is a man holding a coin, and so what's encouraging is that the reason that this is so important for you to get on your own feet as far as like your financial needs and really provide for yourself is that the person that is really your divine partner, the person, or even the person that you might be with and you need to maintain your relationship, they have a lot of wealth. Isn't that great? They have a lot of wealth and they want to share it with you. But the thing is, unlike the movies, right? In the movies like Pretty Woman, you know, she has this guy come and he gives her the wealth. But real life is not like the movies, as you know. But the way that it differs from the movies is that two unlike vibrations cannot come together. You know, he cannot actually come to you until you match his vibration. He might want to save you. You know, this doesn't say anything about him or her. They might want to save you. They might want to give you everything that you need, but you can't actually physically meet them until you match their vibration. So that's, you know, the women's message. For the guys and the third gendered people, you guys have the same message. So if you're a guy or third gendered person watching this, your message is kind of the opposite of what I told the ladies watching this, which is, and if again, if you're a lady watching this, then this is your, and this resonates with you, this is your message. So for the guys, you need to stop working so hard. Total opposite message, right? Total opposite of what I just said. But for the guys, you need to stop working so hard. You need to put down your work. You need to lay in the field and just relax and look at the sun and, you know, look for your woman who is in the garden, or your man, your mate. Look for your mate who is in the garden waiting for you. And, you know, this place, you know, he's like lying in a field, sorry, he's lying in a field of flowers, and she's standing in a garden of flowers, and, you know, he has his back to the flowers. So for me, this is kind of saying that he needs to turn and look at the flowers, look at her, and face, you know, all the beauty and abundance that surrounds her. It's not in the money, it's in the flowers, it's in the grace of nature. You know, you guys need to kind of chill about work and about money, and don't worry, because all your financial needs are going to be supplied for. You're not going to fall in a hole, you're not going to lose out, you're not going to go into debt. And you have all these fears, and maybe your fears were warranted a couple of months ago even, but at this point you've done enough work that they're not warranted anymore. You're going to be okay. So stop doing so much work and focus on them. And then for all of you guys that picked deck 2, you got the oracle card Athena. And if the video cuts out, I'm gonna continue this in a second part video, so just look out for that a few minutes after I upload this. So your oracle card is Athena. She's the Greek goddess of wisdom and the hunt, and she was a protector of women. She was very fierce about protecting women, and she was very wise. That's what the owl represents. So for all of you guys to pick deck 2, this is kind of a separate message that doesn't even have to do with wealth at all. This is more having to do with your personal power and standing guard over yourself and your boundaries, who you let into your life. Some of you guys might be too lax with who you're letting into your life right now, too easygoing about it, and you need to stand fast, and you need to trust your gut more and trust your wisdom. And when you see something in somebody that's like you don't trust, go ahead and go with that. And the reason this is related to your love situation specifically is because for some of you guys, well, a lot of you actually that are watching this, you have some people trying to come to you right now. In about 3 or 4 months, those same people, if you let them into your life, are going to seriously work to undermine your love relationship that you've worked so hard to create. So, just remember, the people you let into your life now are going to affect you later. So make sure to be careful about who you let into your life right now. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. I really hope that helped you. If you need more targeted direction or assistance, check out the description box below and see if any of those options will help you out. Talk to you later. Okay, if you picked deck number 3, then here is the reading I have for you. And if the reading cuts out, then I will continue this in a part 2 for you guys. Okay. Okay, so if you pick deck number 3, you have the Indecision card, you have Healer of the Ages, and you have First Chakra Archangel Michael. You also have the Wise Woman card. What are they telling me to... What are they telling me to do? They want me to take one more card and also look at the bottom of the deck as well. Okay, nice. So Door of Spirit and Anxiety. All right, that explains a little bit more actually. These 3 go together. So if you picked deck number 3, you're having a hard time right now. You have a lot of indecision. You have a lot of anxiety. And you need to work on your base chakra. Whenever I work with people that are going through a lot of depression or anxiety, the first thing I always address is their base chakra. The reason why is depression and anxiety often come from like your base chakra has holes in it, basically, is the easiest way I can say it. And it's not solid. You don't have a good foundation. So when you have depression, you have a lot of anxiety, it's because your center of survival is really messed up. The best way to work with that, there's lots of resources on the net, but my short way of helping you work with that would be root vegetables, like sweet potatoes are great because they're also orange, carrots, and all other like root vegetables are really, really helpful for your base chakra. Doing squats, literally, like physical exercise, going and running, these things are all going to help with your base chakra a lot. Regardless, there is also mental anxiety going on, so let's address that. Let's talk about that. So for your anxiety that you're having around your love situation, which again is being made worse because of your base chakra being unhealthy right now, what are they telling me to tell you? They're telling me, because she also has these red curtains too, right? And this lightning outside. So that's, and then this red dress is also red. This is all like saying base chakra again really strongly. I want to tell you just that all your fears, you might be having a lot of fears about your mate, about your love situation, about whether you'll end up in a good love situation, whether you'll end up in a good relationship. It's like lots of fear, and it's like lightning that's like striking your mind. So your guides are telling me really not to directly address any of that because, again, your fears are unfounded. It's really your body that needs more care. It's not your mind. Your fears are, they don't really have anything to do with anything that's happening. You're just really, really stressed out, okay? And then your indecision, about your love relationship too is also coming from being really stressed out and really overwhelmed. And if you're able to feel calmer about about your body, feel calmer in your body, then you'll be able to make the decisions that you need to do more easily. Again, we have red in this card too, right? And so it's like base chakra, base chakra, base chakra. You need to like help your body to feel better, and then all your decisions are going to come so much easier with no anxiety and no stress. Healer of the Ages is really saying you might need to consult a healer for this, an energy healer, a shamanic practitioner, someone that can lay hands around your chakras and give you more focused attention for what you need. And the Wise Woman card is also saying that you need to do really focused ancestor work, and that will help you out as well. So that's all I have for you guys, and hopefully that helped you. And don't worry too much just don't worry too much, stop worrying so much. There's a lot of worry going on here. You're gonna be okay. Help your body. Your ancestors are with you. Okay. Hope that helps you out. I'll talk to you later. Bye.